Well, rumors had only said this was going to happen for the past 48 hours, but it is official that Caleb Downs of Alabama, a true freshman, will be a sophomore this year, has entered his name into the transfer portal. Rumors have speculated that he is to go to Kirby Smart in Georgia, but nothing is exactly final yet. And I know people want to get on here and say Ballard. It's obvious. He wants to go win a championship. He's going to go to Georgia. Is that where you go to win a championship, though? I mean, think about it. Listen, Michigan just won one. He could have gone there. He could stay at Alabama. I don't know what he wants out of his college career. He must have been told something. We don't know why he's transferring, but he is. Now, the favorite is Georgia. He was, by the way, he was a freshman All American, first team All SEC pick in 2023, and won the Sean Alexander Award as National Freshman of the Year. Now, Travarius Robinson, the secondary coach, left to become the co-defensive coordinator at UGA on Saturday. Now, that also being said, Caleb Downs is from Georgia. I think it's going to be Georgia, but at the same time, nothing is official yet. All we know is that he's entered the portal, and Georgia's the heavy favorite. And it seems like with Robinson going there, he has connections. So that's the thing about this transfer is that Caleb Downs has connections in Athens right now that he could go to and he could get built up. He could be better. He can do better. Will he start right away? I haven't looked at Georgia's secondary a whole lot. I don't know what they have coming back. All I really did this week was do their schedule preview. But he could start right away and send someone packing out the back door. That is that is possible. But again, if you just tuning in to us this morning, Caleb Downs is a true freshman, fixing to be sophomore, entering the portal, and a lot of people are saying he's crystal balled to the University of Georgia. Now, I want to look on 247 and see if he's actually in the portal yet on the website, because that'll tell us a lot about what the experts think of his transfer and where he's going to go. All we know is that he's leaving. And this is from John Talty of 247 Sports. Caleb Downs to enter transfer portal, Georgia favored for Alabama star DB. If he goes to Georgia, it will make Georgia's defense elite, I believe. I think they already got talent there. I don't know, if it would have necessarily been an elite defense this season without Caleb Downs. I think it would have been great, but elite is a whole nother level. He could make Georgia elite on defense and give them that boost that they need to go and possibly win a third title under Kirby Smart. So that, this will be huge for Georgia. And by the way, when you look at what he did for his freshman year, he had 107 tackles for the season. And I want to pull up his stats too, because this was, you talk about generational talent. This is one of them. We talked about generational talents with guys like Trevor Lawrence or Bryce Young and quarterback position. This is like that rarity that you get on the defensive side of the ball. He finished fourth in the SEC in tackles as a freshman with 107. 4 turnovers with a forced fumble. He recovered 2 fumbles. He had 2 interceptions. He also returned a 90-yard punt for a touchdown. He had 10 tackles against Texas, who he lost to, and forced a fumble in that game. And he also led in tackles for the Rose Bowl loss against Michigan, which Alabama lost in overtime, Nick Saban's last game as the head coach. So he's good. He's a beast. And imagine him doing all that as a true freshman. Now you see him step up somewhere else. It's going to be interesting to see. But I wanted to come on here and break the news to you. I'm not sure if I'm the first one to do this, but I went ahead and set something up and got it ready. And we're here to talk about it. I'm not going to drop the link. I'm not even going to be on here too long, but I did want to um, just break the news here that Caleb Downs will be leaving. So, what does that mean for Alabama? You lose your key starting corner slash safety type of guy. And what do you have? You have Alabama's roster in 2024 and what it could look like. So, Jalen Key in the secondary, Will Reichard as a kicker are going to play in the Senior Bowl. Darian Dalcourt, Ja'Cory Brooks, Tyler Buckner have left. Anquan Barnes is going to Colorado. There's a lot, and you could look at it and say there's a lot of updates. So, uh, you'll have some true freshmen. Peyton Woodyard is a defensive back that could take his place, possibly Jalen Mbakwe, Xavier Brown. If you want to start a freshman, I don't know what Kalen DeBoer is going to want to do. Honestly, we really haven't gotten too far into it yet. But this is the news out of Tuscaloosa that Caleb Downs is rumored to Georgia. He's rumored to leave Alabama. He is going to transfer, but again, nothing is confirmed on where he's going to go. So, that being said, I'm trying to pull up what they would have for 2024, but it appears all they have on the list is that Kalen DeBoer is your head coach. They don't have a full on roster yet. So we won't know for maybe another month. We'll look at the spring game in April. But that's it. I know that Kool-Aid McKinstry decided to go pro. I'm trying to think. There was a guy coming back for his 5th year. There's a key guy coming back that says he's got unfinished business. But I can't remember who exactly it was. Was it Terry and Arnold? Anyway, I'll find the 2023 roster and get it pulled up here. We'll find out. Anyway, Alabama recruits greatly, but they have had a lot of guys enter the portal, and I think Alabama's just falling apart right now. You know, they say trust the process, trust the process. Well, it was Nick Saban's process. So, like, what do you want? Terry and Arnold, I think. Terry and Arnold. Anyway, Jalen Milroe is going to come back. You'll have Justice Haynes. You'll have the Eli Holston left. Ty Simpson, I don't think, is transferring. So you'll have a little bit of a quarterback battle under Kalen DeBoer. But you hate to lose a guy like Caleb Downs. I wish him the best of luck wherever he ends up going. If he chooses to go to Georgia, that's fine. That's his decision. You can't get mad at a college kid for going to college, right? You can't get mad at a football player for playing football. Just can't. So I look at this. It is tough news. Which, by the way, too, 11 hours ago, linebacker Kendrick Blackshire for Alabama announced his transfer to Texas. So that's another name out of the portal. Let's see what else I can find here. In fact, let me go to 247. Alabama might have to be playing a lot of freshmen this next year, just to be real. outside of maybe the quarterback situation. I mean, I think I even heard Isaiah Bond was leaving, the Gravedigger, hero for the Iron Bowl this year. That's insane. It really is. They have 26 commitments for the 2024 class. I haven't seen anybody flip. They have 2 5 stars, 19 4 stars, and 5 3 stars at Alabama right now in their 26 commits. Of course, Julian Sayin is the big name at quarterback. Um, so Georgia getting guys like Ellis Robinson, Justin Williams, um, just 19 4 stars for Alabama is good. 26 commits is good, but and it won't let me pull up the class, unfortunately. So we're having issues with 247 Sports. But I will say this and get out of here. I think Alabama's going to be okay without Caleb Downs. I really do. It hurts. It's a guy you want to keep. If he goes to Georgia, that sucks even more. But you wish him the best of luck, and you don't get upset because a college student is making an academic or career decision to transfer out. He's doing what's best for him, and I credit him with that. So, Caleb Downs, I'll be watching you. I'll be pulling for you, and I hope you do great no matter where you go. Uh, it'll be weird. It'll be kind of tough because obviously Alabama fans were pulling for you at Alabama, and they were hoping you'd stick around. But I really believe all the guys transferring out that are starters like him. I think it all boils down to the head coach. I don't think that Kalen DeBoer did anything wrong, at least that we know of. But Nick Saban retires. What do? You go to Alabama, you want to play for the best. You play for Coach Saban. And as soon as he retired, a bunch of guys jumped ship and hit the portal. So, anyway, that's my 2 cents on this. I love you guys. We'll get out of here. Happy Wednesday. I hope everyone has a great day today. Stay warm, and I'll do the same. So, I love y'all. Roll Tide, and we'll see you next time.